In this video, we're going to go over how to list a product onto Amazon. The way that I got to this page is I went over to sellercentral.amazon.com. I went into inventory and then add a product. Now, when you're listing something new, the first thing that you want to do is create a new product listing over here. We're not going to be finding something inside Amazon's catalog, so we don't need to go and search here. We're going to just go right over to create a new product listing. Then we're going to look for whatever our product's category is. For mugs, we'll just type in coffee mug. For whatever reason, I can type in coffee mug 20 times, and every time I might get a completely different list of categories. I don't know exactly why this is, but usually I like to go for the novelty coffee mugs here. Sometimes if that doesn't come up, I'll just type in novelty coffee mug and then I'll find it that way. But you can choose whatever category you feel like is the most relevant. From there, we go in and we enter in our items. There's a lot of fields here on Amazon, and Amazon certainly doesn't make it very easy for you, but the cool thing is you don't really need to list everything. I'm going to tell you the different things that I list whenever I'm putting up a product and how you can make this as seamless as possible. For this one, I am going to just type out some information, and I'll go back and I'll tell you exactly why I did each one so that you don't have to wait and see me type everything. For the title over here, I used a main keyword that I would want to go after, Pitbull mug. I had a little bit of what the mug is called. I would push you in front of zombies to save my pitbull, and another keyword, Pitbull gift. There's different schools of thought on how to do this, but if you watched the SEO video yet, or if you're about to watch the video, talk about how the title is supposed to have less than 200 characters and have the most important keywords inside. You don't need to include manufacturer name or brand name really, but if you wanted to, then you would just name whatever your store is. Let's say you have uniquecoffeemugs.com, then you could do manufacturer name Unique Coffee Mugs and brand name Unique Coffee Mugs. I used to do the .com, but I've since found out that you're actually not allowed to do that, so make sure not to make that mistake. And by the way, if you're ever not sure what something means, you can always just click the little I button here and you'll get more information on each item. Now, for every product, you need to have something that differentiates your product from others. And so generally, I just do UPC. So you have to get UPC codes. You can click, you can get any of these, EAN, GCID, GTIN, or UPC. What I tend to do is just go to cheap-upc-barcode.com, and I'll buy a bunch of UPCs in bulk, and then I'll keep them in an Excel file and just mark off as I use each one. You can do whatever you want. I know some people purchase UPC codes in bulk on eBay. You just need to make sure that they are not on Amazon's blacklist. I'll link underneath so you can have more information on how to do that. But no matter what, you are going to need some kind of identifying information. Variations, I'm just going to leave that alone for now, but we will have a video showing you if you wanted to offer different variations of your item, how you could do that. You don't have to have a SKU or a release date or really any of these different things. One thing that you do need to do is fulfillment channel. You have to say, I want to ship this item myself to the customer if it sells, or I want Amazon to ship and provide customer service, which basically means you'd have to ship your items to Amazon, which I don't recommend doing until you're making sales on items so that you don't have to buy anything up front. Because the beauty of this model that we're talking about here is that you don't need to buy anything up front. You don't need to spend any money until you start making sales. So I'm going to go over and click, I want to ship this item to myself to the customer. I want to ship this item myself to the customer if it sells. Once I do that, we have to go back and hit quantity. I'm just going to say 9,999 because we basically have as much inventory as we want. Over here, I currently have a shipping template that I use. You could set up a template, or you could go inside your listing and just put in however much shipping is going to be. You'd probably want your shipping for mugs to be $4.95 because that's what Gearbubble charges for shipping. Or you can make your price a little bit higher and offer free shipping, just depending on whatever you want to do. I recommend testing and playing around. But either way, you would put that information in here. Fulfillment latency is going to tell people how long they can expect before you ship out an item. I like to be safe rather than sorry and say longer. So I would say something like somewhere between 14 and 21 days before the item ships out, because you're going to be placing manual orders. Usually it's significantly faster than that, but I think it's also much easier to under promise and over deliver versus have any problems, especially during Christmas time, and then get bad reviews. It might hurt conversions a little bit, but so will bad reviews, is the way that I see it. So for right now, I'll say, let's say 18 days. And of course, you can always come back and change this. So if you're getting things sent out at lightning speed or they're taking longer, then you just come back and edit. Next, we go over to images. And here is where you're going to put in your pictures. Ideally, you'll have at least 6 images, and 2 of them will be high resolution. For right now, just to show you how to do this, I put in 2 images, which I got right off of Gearbubble. I took the image of the front of the mug and the back of the mug, and then I just put them in here. You do have the different mock-ups that you can use to make multiple images. Next, we have the product description. We'll go to the Download Center for the course. You're going to have several different 1,000-character descriptions. You would just paste that in here, ideally using the different keywords that you want. And for key product features, sorry, I went backwards on this one, you have 5 opportunities to talk about your product and talk about different features and benefits for the product. For some bullet ideas, just so you can see here, I like to put some of the keywords inside my bullet points. And I know there's different schools of thought on this. Some people say use new keywords than the ones you're using in the title. Some people say use them again. I tend to use them again. It's up to you. But some examples for this one, I wrote Pitbull mug. This coffee mug is awesome for people who love pit bulls. They'll be sure to love it. And the reason why I said that is Pitbull mug is my main keyword, so I used that first. And then I said coffee mug for people who are searching Pitbull coffee mug. People say that you don't need to use terms specifically on Amazon. Like if you say Pitbull mug and then you say coffee mug, Amazon will also register Pitbull coffee mug. It doesn't need to be the phrase exactly in a row. Next, inexpensive but impactful Pitbull gift. Pitbull gift being another keyword. This is an under $20 gift that people will love and they'll see it every morning. High quality. This 11-ounce ceramic Pitbull Lover gift is dishwasher and microwave safe. You can wash and rewash without worrying about fading. Pitbull Lover gift would be the phrase there that I'm going after. Also people searching ceramic. Special occasions. This is a great birthday gift just because, or something to give anytime you want to get a smile out of the Pitbull owner in your life. Again, just using Pitbull, birthday gift, different things. Satisfaction guaranteed. We know you will love it. And then we would have that normal product description. Next is search terms for your item. I used to do this a different way, but I'm told from different people that the way to make this the most effective is to put in different words that people might search when they're looking for your item. So instead of doing, let's say, just Pitbull mug or just Pitbull coffee mug, to put in any of the terms that people might associate with your product. Use them all in one line, not using commas, because Amazon doesn't recognize commas. And then up to 50 characters for each line. So you can just go to a free tool like charactercountonline.com to count your characters. And then you have up to 5 lines to use these 50 different characters and describe your mug and different things that people might look for. You don't need to do this, but I think that it helps give you more opportunities for people to find you. And that's it. I don't usually fill out the rest of this information. Search terms is really important, but the others aren't really that important from what I understand. Then we go over to more details, and we don't really need to fill out anything for that either, but sometimes I'll just put in for the material type, ceramic, and then that's it. And then you just go from there, save and finish. After that, you immediately get something that says, congratulations, your product's now listed for sale on Amazon. Wait up to 15 minutes because you probably, if you went to go click over right there, it wouldn't show up in your inventory and the picture wouldn't show up. So wait up to 15 minutes, you'll click over and everything is good to go. And that's how simple it is to get your product listed. You can always go back and edit things at any time if you want to test out different images and different text variations, keywords, anything. Hopefully that explains it. I know it can be a little bit difficult the first time, but after you do it a couple times, it certainly gets way easier.